Good morning, or good afternoon I should say. I've been a right lazy arse. This is the street that I'm staying on. It's Soi 2, staying at the I check-in, which is okay. I think this is an Arab and an Indian area predominantly. It's only about 200 or 300 metres down this road, and you're sort of on Sukhumvit, which is the main drag, I guess, for all the bars and massage stuff. And there's sois going off, streets basically, as soi is. There's sois going off on each side of the road, and I'm pretty near the Nana Plaza, which I'm sure if you looked up on the internet, there's hundreds and thousands of videos about Nana Plaza and all the goings on. I've got a little story about that which I shall tell you about a bit later. But I thought I'd do a little daytime video and a nighttime video, so you can see the difference. Okay, this is Soi 4, and that's the Nana Plaza, just there on the left. And then you can walk along here, along that way. But let's take a look over here. Got a little story which I can... These guys in the orange bibs on scooters, they're motorbike taxis, and they're everywhere, absolutely everywhere, and in every town pretty much, but obviously more prevalent in Bangkok. So this is a pretty popular bar just here. And that's right next door to the Nana Plaza. Now, just in here, when I first came to Thailand in 2005, I stayed in this shit hotel, the Nana Hotel. And I didn't know, obviously, because I just kind of booked a hotel when I was in the UK. Anyway, my first friggin' night, just here, there were some steps on the right here. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, because I had jet lag and all that, I was sat on some steps here, which is now Hooters Bar. And I just bought myself a coffee from the 7-Eleven round the corner and was just sitting there drinking my coffee. Anyway, these two girls came and sat next to me, one on one side, one on the other. And I said, look, I'm not interested, you know, all that. Anyway, they were just talking to me, and I said, look, I don't want a girl or nothing like that. I'm not interested. And while I was talking to one on my left, the other one dropped a Rohypnol in my coffee. And like a stupid twat, I'd left my key in my pocket. And I think some of the girls in this area, they have a kind of a thing. They have a kind of thing with maybe the hotel or something like that. And anyway, after I was drugged up, which didn't take long, they carried me to my room. They carried me to my room and threw me down on the bed. Anyway, they were out to rob me, obviously, not to rape me. But I woke up about 5 o'clock the next afternoon. I was completely out of it for probably a good 12, 14 hours, and I didn't know what the fuck had gone on. Anyway, it finally sort of dawned on me what had happened. Oh, nice young lady. And basically, they ransacked the room. There was no room safe. So I'd hidden my passport and everything under the fucking mattress in the bedroom. And they obviously never found it. And all they'd nicked was a few bits and bobs out of my suitcase. But needless to say, my first very night in Bangkok was, you know, pretty much marred by that event. So let that be a warning to you, anybody, that shit happens. So today, I've been a right lazy ass this morning. I've just been, jeez though. I've just been chilling out in my room basically. I was feeling a bit knackered and I've just been having a nap, having tea and looking over YouTube and all the usual crap. But yeah, I've been sleeping the morning away, which is nice. So now the purpose of my going out really is to get some food and the other thing I want to do, which sounds a bit effeminate if you like, I want to get my feet done. Not a massage, but I want to get like a pedicure, if you like. Not so much my toes and my toenails, which are pretty bad, but more the back of my heels. My heels really suffer. I've got quite dry skin, and I won't show you my heels, but I've got some pretty vicious looking cracks in there. Here we go. I wonder if they do pedicure in here. No. That looks like a special massage. If there's girls hanging outside, then one thing I've noticed actually since 2005, there's a lot more black people here, and obviously you can see these black dudes standing on the corner and they're running their girls, I bet. And I'm not really into that kind of thing, but the other thing I've noticed as well is there's a hell of a lot more Arabs and Indian men that come here, and families, funnily enough. You see these like Muslim families, even at night, walking through these places. This is Nana Plaza. This is completely different at night. I'm going to assure you. I'll try and put a video on here at night. I've only ever walked in here once with my girlfriend, and we walked along here and walked round the corner, and there was a girl completely fucking naked. Anyway, this is Nana Plaza, and I think up the stairs you got ladyboy bars and all that old crap, if that sort of thing turns you on. I've lost my train of thought a little bit now, but yeah, it's about, yeah, and you see these, like here's an Arab dude, and he's obviously got his girlfriend following him around that he's paid for. But you see families here, and there's kids, you know, walking around with mum and dad, and the woman and the females have got the full, what do you call them, a hijab, you know, so you can only see their eyes, and it makes you wonder, kind of makes you wonder what these women are thinking when they see all these girls in semi-naked and plying their trade. Most bizarre. You ain't get anything done, look, man just sewing on the side of the street. Excellent. So that was Soi 4, which is kind of the main Soi, I think, for all that kind of nighttime activity that some guys obviously come here for. I think if you're looking for lady boys or any kind of shit like that, there's a different Soi for that. I'm sure with a bit of research on the internet you can find what you want. But some of these street sellers as well on the side of the road, when you're walking along at night, mainly on the other side of the road there, which is the odd numbers of Sois. Oh, my feet done. Yeah, she took one look at my foot and said no thanks. I don't blame her. Yeah, on the other side you can buy it. They got all the stalls out, and it's quite gets quite cramped on the path at night. And yeah, and they're selling like fucking great big dildos and like fake Viagra and all that kind of shit. It's not as bad as Pattaya, I don't think, but I never went down the walking street in Pattaya. I'll try and cross over the road in a minute, because there's not a lot on this side, unless I can find a place that does my feet. I can cross over here, which is at the Nana BTS station. That's the BTS line that runs up along there. So you can kind of cross over the road here. But I might walk down to the next station, which is ASOC, and I've been told that they pronounce it arsehole. So yeah, I might just walk along here. It's in the shade here, nice and cool. It's quite warm today. The other thing you get is like these beggars, you know, and some of them they're just laying on the ground. You know, the geezer might be just like have no leg or something like. At least this woman here is trying to sell something. There'd just be a guy laying in the middle of the path, flat out, with a bucket in front of him, and obviously just begging. Anywho, wow, that's so cool. Got a full pedicure and all that old dead skin crap off the back of my heels done in a shop just across the road over there. It's not called Cozy Massage, it's the one right on the corner next to the Indian cuisine. It's where that dude is over there. Yeah, really nice. I've been there about 3 or 4 times now. I've had like a traditional proper Thai massage where you lay on a mat and it's basically a lazy man's yoga. They kind of stretch all your legs out and bend you this way and that way and generally give you a good beating. You come away feeling a bit battered, but the next day, fucking hell, man alive, that is so nice. And I've crossed the road now onto this, well, here's the Nana station again. And this is totally different at night. But, yeah. Anything you like? Micah? Oh yeah.
Nice views. Yes.
Yeah, you can buy anything you like. The guy just tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, Av, check that out." Oh dear, you got to laugh. Yeah, look, here we go, full hijabs. Walking along with self-righteous indignation. Well, you got tailors here, which I wouldn't recommend. You can get a handmade suit, you know, and all that old crap. But make up. And yeah, everyone applying for business. Kind of have to get used to it. Mic up means no thanks. So yeah, I'm going to mosey on down here. I've already had one of those a bit earlier on. Pomegranate juice, really nice. And you get all these beggars on the street, pregnant. Don't like people walking behind me. Got this girl on my left just behind me. She was sitting down just now. She saw me and my white legs. Must have thought I was fresh off the aeroplane, ripe for the picking. But sadly, I've seen it all before. One of the less interesting soys up there. Tuk-tuks, they'll rip you off. If you get in a tuk-tuk, maybe they want to take you to a gem gallery and a tailor's and this and that. And if you're not careful, you can soon rack up a huge bill. And a lot of these tuk-tuk drivers are all on commission. Oh, 7-Eleven. Might nip in here. Oh, I missed the bing bong there. The door was open already. Excuse me, please. Thank you. You could see I was coming past. You could have fucking moved before I had to say excuse me. Oh, a bit of crisps, peanuts. Where's the chocolate? Oreos. Got enough water. Got to keep the fluid levels up, that's for sure. Got enough milk for my tea. Right. Oh, Kit Kat. Anything you like. Oh, Twix. I'll have one of those for ages. Even the police ride scooters, and I see he's got a GoPro on as well on the top of his helmet. You don't want to get mixed up with the police in this country, that's for sure. And he's got a fucking gun and all. Jeez, oh, not used to that. Coming from the UK. Ah, a McDonald's. These are quite useful if you want to have a relieve yourself in the toilets. See a few freelance girls sitting around outside waiting for get picked up.